I got several requests for sponge cakes and I thought of doing this marbled sponge cake. For this recipe I am using 3 eggs, 50 grams plain flour and 25 milliliters oil. I am using canola oil. You can use any kind of an oil for this recipe. 25 milliliters of milk, red food coloring and 100 grams caster sugar. You can add more sugar or less sugar in this recipe. So the eggs I have already separated into yolks and whites, so 3 eggs. To start this, into the mixing bowl, add the egg whites. Always make sure that when you work with egg whites, the mixing bowls has to be very clean, and then half of the sugar, and start beating this on high speed about 2 minutes or until it comes to a soft peak. When you do egg whites, add quarter teaspoon of vinegar or a pinch of cream of tartar into the egg whites. When you add cream of tartar, it holds nicely. I finished doing the egg white, so I'm going to transfer that into a bowl. The consistency has to be like this. When you take the beaters out, it has to hold the egg whites in the beater. That's the consistency. I'm going to use the same mixing bowl, so add the egg yolks into the mixing bowl and start mixing it, adding the remaining sugar. After about 30 seconds, add the oil into the egg yolks and keep on mixing to emulsify it. After, add the flour and the milk. After, it's ready. Now going to add the egg whites into the egg yolk mix little by little, slowly mixing it, just folding. So mix the whites into the egg yolk mix. Now put half of the mix into a separate bowl. Add the red food coloring into one and mix it well. I'm going to use this 6-inch bundt pan. You can use any kind of a tray, 6-inch one for this. Going to add plain cake batter and then add the red batter into corners like this. Then keep on doing that until you finish with everything. So after, take a fork and just swirl around to give that marble effect to your cake. And put this in the oven 170 about 45 minutes. So I took the sponge cake out. Always make sure that you insert a skewer through to see whether it's cooked. So I'm going to leave the cake in the pan about 5 minutes and transfer that onto a wire rack to completely cool down. The sponge cake is ready, so I cut a piece to show you how it is, and it's really soft and spongy, and hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.